Yo, what's up YouTube? Here is my first NCAA 14 video gameplay online. This is an unranked match. I just jumped on to see how it was gonna be. I'm really digging this game. You know, every new version of football takes a little getting used to with the animations, etc. And in this game I have the Auburn Tigers, my brother and my dad's alma mater. I'm actually from Alabama. Born in Alabama. My dad was in the military. There's a huge officer school there. So I lived there for about 10 years, and I was supposed to go to Auburn. I was all slated to go, and then my senior year, we were out of state, and the academic standards change when you're out of state. So I did not get in. So my dad and my brother went in there, went to Auburn. I didn't get in, but I am still a huge Tigers fan. I love SEC football. And I'm just off on a rant here. I want to talk about some NCAA gameplay. And the things I'm really liking about this game, you saw in that play, there's not that idiot sort of block from behind anymore. The safeties have a little bit more intelligence. You know, you're not getting away with skinny posts like you saw in my Madden 13 highlight, you know, farewell video. I was watching those skinny post touchdowns, man, and the safety in the middle of the field is just ridiculously dumb. So, you know, I've run a couple plays here, but, you know, I'm using the Auburn playbook for this one, but I've since gone to the Michigan playbook for now. That one's the most like Madden, because I'm using NCAA 14 as the Madden 25 training ground. I'll probably just trade it in when Madden drops, but it is a fun game. I like the animation. I like the player animations. You can tell that they've put a lot of stock in the feet of the players, you know, their body movement. So that's probably the future of gaming. You know, I'm sure that they're going to continue to add more realistic animations when it comes to sports games, because, you know, the clunkiness, the trying to deal with how players move in most video games, you have to fill in a lot. Now, I'm not saying that the Infinity Engine and a lot of the things that happen in the game are perfect, because they aren't, and there's an interception right there. And ball hockey in NCAA 14 is not as ball hockey, so you know, you don't get those crucial easy picks where you're just holding ball hawk, but you do come up with some interceptions, and it's a fun game. You know, here I do a little okey doke on him right there, and I catch the wide receiver. It's funny because none of these players have names because of the NCAA and the licensing, so I'm gonna start making up names like Stinky McDoodlefish goes in for the touchdown, you know, or Buster Hyman in for the touchdown, because that's the way it's going to be. Because from now on, you know, I did my Madden farewell. Yeah, it's going to be all NCAA 14. That's all I'm going to play, because, you know, I was talking to Kilo, and he said, you know, NCAA 14 is probably the most natural transition into the Madden 25 or Madden gaming series, because a lot of the plays are similar, a lot of animations. You know, Madden tends to declunkify it, if that's a word. Right here he goes for a fake. But, you know, this is everything from me is to get better at Madden. You know, I'm gonna get a NEXGEN Platinum membership, you know, so that I can get some ebooks and play hard, and I definitely want to do better than, you know, I left Madden 13 at a skill level 5, 6 in that area. You know, I definitely want to do better than that this year. You know, and Madden is a game where it's a lot like playing a sport. You just got to get better at it every year. And the guys that have put in stick time before are gonna be way better prepared to play the next season. So I'm excited. I'm excited for football to start. You know, I don't know what kind of team Auburn will have this year. They were freaking awful last year. You know, Gene Chizik goes from being a national championship. Look at Swizzle McVagisticks getting down for a big gain. You know, Gene Chizik wins a national championship, and 2 years later he's fired. You know, but Malzahn is a great coach, so I'm excited to have him aboard here on the angle route. You know, I'm liking this game. There's a lot of broken tackles, a lot of great animations. You know, if you like those read option plays, and sort of odd things that you just don't see in Madden. This game is definitely for you. There's just a ton. I mean, the Auburn playbook is just 2 formations, shotgun, and no, it's all shotgun actually, and then Hail Mary, and that's it. Everything is run out of the shotgun. There are no I formations in the Auburn playbook, so it's pretty interesting. But you know, again, I'm using the most Madden-esque playbook, which is Michigan. So you know, they have strong eyes, weak eye, shotgun, whatever, trips formations, etc. It's a pretty deep playbook, so I'm interested in that. And then, you know, when I get some ebooks from NEXGEN, I'll see what other schemes I'll run. But you know, again, everything is to transition into Madden 25. And here I'm up 17-7, and like a dummy, I went for the delayed screen. This is where you find out what's different in Madden 13 and NCAA 14, because you know, there usually the halfback pops out on the delayed screen, but he didn't pop out at all. But here I get an interception, and then I fumble it immediately, and that ends up being like a 40-yard gain for him. You know, I'm up 17-9. I'm not too concerned. You know, it's an unranked game. I did play my first ranked game a couple nights ago, and or 2 nights ago, yeah, and I did lose that. But you know, again, I don't care about skill points in NCAA 14. This is all about practice. It's like me coming up as a young stud in college, you know, banging sorority chicks and going to fraternity parties and basically ignoring class and my responsibilities, and then going to the pros, and then, you know, having to buck up and do things in real life. Yeah, that never happened to me. That doesn't happen to many of you. That doesn't happen to most any of us. But we can dream. We can all fantasize. That's why losers like us play Madden 13. And they're Swizzle McVagistics running up the gut, trying to get close to a field goal. That's all we really need. And, you know, again, you have to get used to the rules in college football. You only need 1 foot in college football. The clock stops on first downs, I think inside of 2 minutes. And here we're just running it down, and I think I know I can get it down about 20 seconds before the end of the game. And I'm up 20-15. All I need to do is keep them out of the end zone. And it seems like the AI is a lot better, you know, going forward on 4th, and there's an interception that basically seals the game. So here's my first NCAA 14 gameplay. I really dig the game. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be an awesome game. I hope you enjoyed my Madden 13 videos. I hope you will watch my NCAA 14 videos. Yeah, here we go. Another season of football. Thank you for watching my video. 5 points. I am out.